Hey guys, Mike here from HomeRecordingWizard.com. We're going to mix a couple tracks here, and I'm going to demonstrate how to use a frequency analyzer in your mix. As always, your ears have the final say in your mix, but a visual reference can really be helpful. First, I'm going to start by mixing two kick drums together. The first kick drum will have a lot of sub in it. My second kick drum will have a lot of click in it. More of a typical sounding kick drum. These should blend together pretty easy. Let's open our frequency analyzer on the first kick drum. I'm going to use Vox & Go Span, which is free and compatible with all the major DAWs. So when we play the kick, we can see what the frequencies look like in the analyzer. We can see that the sound is strongest from around 175 down, peaking around 50. This sample has a decent attack, but we want even more. So now let's open up our second kick and open up our span analyzer and see what that's doing. We don't need any of the low end from this kick, as the first kick is going to be the dominant instrument in the low end in our mix. Let's open up the EQ on our second kick and high pass anything under 150 to 160. This might sound weak by itself, but remember, what we want is this. As a matter of fact, we can probably boost it a little bit up here. Let's hear them together. Now we can mix kick 2 a little lower. We just want it in there just slightly. Let's add in the bass. Here's our bass line. Like before, let's open up our frequency analyzer on the bass track and compare it to our dominant kick. It looks like they both peak between 80 to 150 roughly. We actually have a little dip at 100 on our kick. We can make a little more room there for our bass. So we open up our EQ on the kick. This mix may not actually need this, but for this example we're going to go with it. We decided right around 100 to make some room. 100, drop that slightly. We can adjust the Q. Now we have one more low-end instrument to mix into our little song here. The low end's really the most important and the hardest to get right in a mix. So here's our last low-end instrument. It's a synth. Let's bring the synth frequency analyzer up with the bass frequency analyzer. They both peak around 100, so we can decide now which instrument should be more dominant there. Let's keep our bass dominant at 100 and open up our EQ on the synth track to give our bass some room at around 100. Here's 100, drop that slightly. So what we've been doing is comparing frequencies on each instrument and carving out holes using EQ so each instrument can fit together. You're not going to have a situation with no overlapping frequencies, and nor would you want that, but you just have to be mindful of how many instruments are in your low end and definitely in your sub range. Pick whatever instruments are most important down there and high pass filter the rest out of the way. Thanks for watching, and as always, if you have any questions, just go ahead and leave a comment in the box below.